Hello, on today's episode of What Do People Think When They See You Out Running, I'm going to show you a top tip on how to stay fit and healthy this year. You put an album on by a fellow running punk and you go for a run with a smile on your face. It's so cold, even the fish are wearing gloves. Okay, Fauxchisels, Education or Catastrophe? Okay, here we go. And the watch is on, the music's on, and we're off, come on! There's a motorbike or a car pulling off in a distance. The drums and guitar come in on the third gear. The bass comes in on the fifth gear. I'm tucking my tie into my shirt for the speed bump. It's like the Jam and Black Sabbath came together to write the blues song about melting into a liquid god. There's some really funny lines popping up, and I'm thinking about like a duo, two people come together and causing chaos. In a way, it reminds me of speed dating with a Molotov cocktail. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm having a good run. Look how healthy I am. Yes, you bring the Daily Mail and I'll bring the matches. It feels like hanging out with really friendly vandals. That's a very surprising and beautiful and gentle drop on the second song. Yes, you bring the milk, I'll bring the shake, I bring the earth, you bring the quake. It's finding that perfect partner in crime. I need to be careful here. This is pretty much an ice rink. I'm on Edge Fund and it's got this groove which is both menacing and sexy. It's got lots of surreal imagery and put downs in there. It's kind of like having an L.S. Lowry painting burnt on the back of your eyelids with chip fat. I love the little tricks on the hi-hat the drummer's doing. This song has got a lot of shellac in it. That's amazing. You've had Black Sabbath, the Jam, and now a bit of shellac. Perfect. Yes, thinking about those hi-hats again. They kind of flapped and threatened to fly away like startled seagulls. That song is a lot like a bacon hot sausage roll lobbed in your direction, and I'm absolutely here for it. Oh, Names and Numbers is a sprinting song. Have a look at my feet now. It looks like I've got suit trousers on. There's been enough mention of things being burnt that I'm now hearing this guitar, the guitar sounding with the distortion on it, like a flamethrower. A really fun and happy flamethrower though. These guitars on Family Friendly really take me back to Mogwai Young Team. This is the kind of music I love running to. I love running to all music, who am I kidding? The lessons we learned are forgotten too soon. Is that when education becomes catastrophe? Is it when we forget what we were taught? No, I tell you what this song reminds me of. It's like Arab Strap doing a cover version of Blue Jay Way by the Beatles. The groove on All the Friends You Had Left Have Left. It's like a job centre, Kashmir, in the best possible way. It's like Robert Plant was fascinated, obsessed with Argos pens instead of goblins. I love this, I love it. Some wonderfully poetic imagery in there. A blind bull in the night. I really feel running to this song that I'm running through some kind of dream landscape. Oh my word, what's going on here today? This song is really astonishing. The guitar lines, they sound like saxophone melodies. Oh yeah, that tightness, and there's a sudden release. Oh, we're flying. Come on up here, let's go, 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 go. 4 minutes into the song, it all dissolves and gives way to this really fascinating and spooky narrative. That song is such a strong centre point in the album, and it was delivered like a stand-up comedy routine. I was left there waiting, what have we noticed? And as the music comes back in and those really interesting kind of like guitars that sound like saxophones, we discover that we're alone. All the friends we had left have left. For me, I find that really interesting because the album had this kind of, like I said earlier, a duo quality to it. It was like Batman and Robin. I know you felt like a team, and now to find out that we're left alone halfway through the album, I'm interested to know what happens next. We are burning more things. We're burning a boys club. I'm down for that because I got banned from my local boys club when I was 14. Darkness fills the room like water fills a bath. What a lyric. Now, I might be analysing this too much, and that's not unknown for me, but okay, so we look around, we notice we're alone. It seems now that a ghost has entered his life. He says he's got his own ghost or something. So have we lost a friend, and now we've got this thing we fear living with us? And this part of the album, my shoelaces are done, fucking hell. This part of the album it's got a lot of fear and dread in it. I need to do my lace up. He's now identified his ghost. It sounds like it's everything. It's compassion. It's also aggression. Is this what happens when you're alone? That fog or whatever it is, it looks so nice. It's such a shame to spoil it by running through it. The second half of this album is a lot darker and bleaker in tone, but I think, as he says, that just shows that he's a complex character. It's such a fascinating album. Top Deck Princess is a real highlight. Oh, there's someone going down there, I don't want to scare them. Some of the beautiful high melodies and the guitar line are just stunning, and some amazing lines in this song. The surprises keep coming. This last song, Space Change, it sounds like nothing else on the album. This is amazing. Hey, bang on 9 kilometers in 39 minutes. Brilliant album. Lots of like kind of dread in there, but I think the way the sense of dread musically was often bookended by natural sounds. You had bird song, I think it ended with seagulls, and the album started with the sound of city life, town life. I think it shows that like the ugliness is from what we've made, towns and stuff. I don't know, this is what I'm thinking, and there's beauty in the natural world. There's definitely an element of the importance of having fantasy princesses and things like that. I don't know, just to cheer you up. Amazing. That last song, I would love to hear them do more like that last song. They're such a groovy band, and when Fauxchisels do this groove, it's fascinating, and it gives Paul a chance to do lots of things lyrically on top. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I love that. I'm a running punk, you should be a running punk too. Have a good day, love you.